Tonight on Unreported World, who do ordinary people turn to when they need medical help in a war zone? Seyi Rhodes is in Mogadishu, the capital of Somalia, where a volunteer ambulance service is willing to brave bombs and bullets to get sick people to hospital.
Somali paramedic Omar Sheikh and his team are on an emergency call. They're picking up a pregnant 17-year-old girl who's bleeding heavily. Her life and that of her unborn baby are in danger. Amin Ambulance is the only free ambulance service in Mogadishu, one of the world's most dangerous cities. Islamist terror group al-Shabaab are fighting to overthrow the Western-backed Somali government. In the past year, their bombs have killed and injured over 1,000 people in Mogadishu. As we approach the area where the pregnant girl lives, our security guards stop us. We can't go any further simply because of the risk of roadside bombs in this area. It's notorious for IED attacks. Despite the danger, Omar and his team press ahead. The ambulance isn't armoured at all, so those guys are putting themselves in a huge amount of potential danger. We wait while they go to find the girl.
She's coming.
We've just been told that the ambulance is on its way back to this area. We'll follow them back to the hospital. Omar gets his patient to hospital just in time. 17-year-old Hali is about to give birth. Somalia has one of the highest neonatal mortality rates in the world, and 1 out of every 12 women dies during pregnancy. Most of them because they don't have access to hospitals or midwives. It's a boy. I've just spent 15 minutes pacing up and down the corridor, and almost like something out of a movie, suddenly I hear the baby scream. Looks like Amin have done a great job. She was pretty much ready to go once she got here. In Mogadishu, there's nowhere to truly escape the violence. But Lido Beach is one place where Omar comes to try. But the peace is deceptive. Cafes along this beach have been blown up before. What inspired you to get involved and become a paramedic? When you're working, do you ever feel in danger? everywhere you look in Mogadishu, there are soldiers. The African Union has 22,000 peacekeeping troops stationed here, supported by British and American forces. Even so, there were 35 explosions last year. Omar and his team responded to most of them.
Omar, good to see you. This is your place.
This is my house, yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you.
Who's this?
This is my son.
Yeah? How old?
1.5.
He's been married to Saida for 9 years, and they've got 4 young children.
Do you worry about him sometimes? Are you proud of him? All right, then. I'll see you. Yeah? See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bombings in Mogadishu are frequent and unpredictable. Every call-out Omar goes on could be his last. At the Amin Ambulance headquarters, I meet the organisation's founder.
So, you seem like the man in charge.
Yes, I'm in charge.
I am Shay.
Thank you.
Dr. Adan used his savings to buy the first ambulance 12 years ago. They now have 13 ambulances, mostly paid for by Somalis living abroad.
If I look back 12 years, we have been using wheelbarrow.
Really?
Really, yeah. We have been using wheelbarrow.
To take your relatives to the hospital?
Yeah. And sometimes some people may die through the way. Because of if there's a bleeding will not wait you.
No. But the government don't fund you at all?
Not at all.
No.
They don't even know us.
Really?
If I remain alive, I have a dream. Everywhere in Somalia, there must be an ambulance. And we can do it, I'm sure.
For now, Amin Ambulance only operates in Mogadishu and relies on unpaid volunteers like Omar. All of the city's 999 calls come through this one phone.
Hello?
Before long, we're back out, following Omar on another emergency call. But the patient lives in an area that's known to be a base for al-Shabaab fighters. They extort money from local residents and businesses to finance their terror attacks. Our security advisor tells us what Omar and his team are heading into.
So at night, they say al-Shabaab is controlling this area.
Really?
Because government go out whenever it's night from 6 o'clock p.m.
Okay,
yeah.
and it becomes...
So al-Shabaab is controlling all this area.
And how long can we spend on the ground?
10 minutes to 15 minutes. And we have to come back.
So, we're going to have to keep it.
Let me check it out.
All right, we'll check it out. As you'd expect from our security, they are incredibly cautious, but with very good reason. Luckily, we're following the ambulance team and they're hoping to get this woman loaded up and out of here in 5 minutes. So on this occasion, we should be okay to get out of the car. Barni Shahir is 83 years old. She's collapsed and is barely able to move her arms and legs. Barni is in pain. They need to get her seen to as soon as possible. The The doctors think she may have had a stroke. She urgently needs a brain scan. But her brother Hashi soon runs into a problem.
What's happening here? Do you have to pay them?
They did, 2,200.
They want $200?
Yeah.
How much do you have?
160.
160?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I have no money today. No.
Luckily, Omar knows how the system works.
Healthcare is so hard to come by here in Mogadishu that basically, if you're going to get help for your relative, you need to be prepared to go through this sort of process. You need to push, you need to fight, otherwise people are going to die. And you can see on the faces of all the relatives, they're really concerned at the moment. They're not sure if this is going to quite work out how they expected.
Emergency cases like this should get a discount.
But looking around the room, half the people in here look like they've got an emergency case. It's heartbreaking to watch, to be honest.
After an hour of negotiating, Barney is finally taken in for a scan. It's not good news. She's burst a blood vessel in her brain, causing a stroke. With the right treatment, her condition could be stabilised. But Somalia's healthcare is mostly private and too expensive for the majority of people. So Barney and her family still have a long way to go. We're on our way to meet Khali, who's the girl that gave birth just the other day, her first baby. But because she lives in an area that's considered very unsafe, we have not been able to tell her that we're coming. There are over 1.5 million internally displaced people in Somalia. That number rises all the time as the Somali army battles to retake large areas of the country still controlled by al-Shabaab. 600,000 of them have fled to vast camps in Mogadishu, like this one.
Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. He's grown already.
Mashallah.
So what did you call your son in the end?
Amin.
Amin, really?
Amin.
Like the ambulance?
After 10 minutes, our security guards tell us we have to leave.
The United Nations put out a communique saying they suspect a van filled with explosives came into Mogadishu city sometime last night.
Somali security forces are warning an attack may be imminent. There are checkpoints everywhere.
Charlie 4, CO1, Charlie 4.
Just heard on the radio that the Kilometre 4 junction, which is notorious for car bombings, has been shut down. But we're now stuck in traffic. Our guards want us to get back to the hotel before dark.
I am starting to get more nervous.
Eventually, we make it back to our hotel. The attack comes 3 days later.
Big yellow flash.
Yeah, I just saw it. Big yellow one in distance.
Within minutes, eyewitnesses have taken to social media.
We just heard that a group of al-Shabaab militants have tried to storm the presidential palace. There was a huge explosion coming from that direction.
The terrorists were wearing Somali police uniforms, and in the subsequent confusion, African Union and Somali troops end up shooting at each other. Omar and Amin Ambulance were among the first on the scene. I find him and his team at the hospital morgue.
There are so many dead people. All of these people are being taken to their relatives straight for a burial. The culture here is that people should be buried within hours. Omar, how are you feeling? But you never get used to seeing it.
Al-Shabaab planted the bomb, but the crowd outside the morgue aren't only angry with them.
Who do you blame for this bombing? Many people believe that government corruption and ineptitude is the real reason al-Shabaab continues to attract support, despite its atrocities. Nine-year-old Mahad was asleep at home when a stray bullet from the gunfight came through the roof. The bullet is lodged in his skull.
Oh my God. Yes, he does that. Yes.
How long do you think he can last like this with a bullet stuck in his brain?
This hospital doesn't have the resources to operate. Mahad's only hope is for a foreign surgeon to be flown in. I meet Omar and his colleague Mohammed back at the bomb site. In all, 40 people died, most of them civilians, as well as 5 al-Shabaab fighters.
Are you okay, Alma?
It's not okay. My head is too much walking.
I know.
It's not ready. It's too much broken.
maalna kawalwaleen maba jirto every day qarax walba oo dhaca waa kawalwala ummadda Soomaaliyeed oo dhan shakhsiyan ma ugu walwal kul way ii wada siman yihiin
Amin Ambulance is a Somali institution that works and is trusted by local people. Somalis tell me they need their government to be equally effective and trustworthy if they're ever going to see peace again.
Did you guys hear that one of the women who you took to hospital named her baby Amin?
Amin means trust in Somali.
fiican waliba sababta waxa dhibaatada jirta waxay tahay qofka kale inuu aamino waa ku adag tahay midda ugu weyn ay haysato hadii marka labada qofood is aamini lahaayeen walwalna dhibaatana ma jiri lahayn